Chapter 6: Soil Erosion and Conservation. Soil. It is found in the uppermost layer of the earth. It is one of the most valuable natural resources. Soil is a layer of small particles of broken rocks, organic matter, dead remains of plants and animals, and minerals, along with some amount of water and air. Soil supports the growth of plants by holding their roots firmly. Plants take water and minerals from the soil through their roots. These plants produce food and help to maintain oxygen level in the air. Small animals like insects, rabbits and earthworms live in the soil. We also depend upon soil for our basic needs like food, clothes, medicines, water and shelter.
Formation of soil. Soil is formed when rocks break down into tiny pieces due to repeated drying, heating and cooling by the sun, rain and wind. This is called weathering. When it rains, water gets into the cracks in rocks and remains there. In cold weather, it freezes, expands, exerts pressure, and breaks the rocks. This repeated weathering over thousands of years breaks the rocks into small pieces. This results in the formation of soil. Soil formation is a slow, long, and continuous process.
Composition of soil. Soil is made up of gravel, sand, clay, moisture, water, and humus. Soil also contains air, minerals, microorganisms, bacteria and fungi, and other living organisms like worms and insects. Uses of soil. Soil is a useful natural resource. Some of the uses of soil are as follows. Soil provides optimum conditions for proper growth of plants. Foods like cereals, pulses, fruits and vegetables are obtained directly from the plants that grow in soil. Soil helps in storage of water, underground water that is utilized for drinking purposes. The presence of microorganisms in soil makes it fertile. Forests, trees grow in soil and are essential for the wildlife and in bringing rain. Soil provides useful minerals to the plants.
Soil profile. Soil is made up of different layers. These layers contain particles of different sizes. Layers of soil form soil profile. It has 3 layers, one above the other. 1. Topsoil. The uppermost layer of the soil is called topsoil. Almost all agricultural activities are done in this layer. It contains tiny particles of sand, clay, humus, moisture, water, and air. Humus makes the soil fertile. Plants get essential nutrients from this layer. 2. Subsoil. The second layer is called subsoil. It has very little humus but contains water. Roots of trees generally reach this layer. 3. Bedrock. The third layer has large pieces of rocks and is called bedrock. It is quite deep inside the earth. Soil erosion. Sometimes the topsoil is carried away by strong winds, washed away by heavy rains, or flowing river water. The removal of fertile topsoil from a region by wind, rain, or river water is called soil erosion. The loss of fertile topsoil makes the land unfit for farming. Soil erosion occurs in those areas where the topsoil is bare and not covered with plants. Due to soil erosion, the land loses its fertility and becomes barren. Soil erosion can also cause water pollution and landslides. Plants act as soil binders. The roots of plants and trees growing in the soil bind the particles of topsoil together. Due to this binding of soil particles, the winds and water are not able to carry away the topsoil easily. Hence, the plants are very helpful in preventing the erosion of soil. They act as soil binders. Causes of soil erosion. The factors which are responsible for soil erosion are called the agents of erosion. Wind and running water are natural agents of soil erosion. 1. Running water. When it rains, some rainwater seeps into the ground and some evaporates. The rest of the rainwater flows on land and takes a part of the soil with it. This causes soil erosion. Soil erosion by water is more in hilly areas as water flows down faster. Along with rainwater, the topsoil of hills comes down into rivers, lakes and seas. Also, the flowing water of a river causes soil erosion along the banks. Thus, more and more soil is carried by river water as it flows down. On reaching the plains, the flow of river slows down. Part of soil therefore gets deposited on the way. This is called silting. This deposited soil increases over a period of time and makes rivers change their course. This causes flooding that results in loss of life and property. The effect of soil erosion by running water can be seen in Chambal Valley in Madhya Pradesh. Here, the soil erosion caused by running water has made the area unfit for cultivation.
2. Wind. In regions, especially deserts, where grasses and plants are few in number, strong winds easily blow away the topsoil.
Human activities also cause soil erosion. Many human activities also cause soil erosion. Some of them are as follows. 1. Deforestation. Cutting down of trees on a large scale is called deforestation. Humans have cleared a large number of trees for their requirements of wood and to build farmland, cities and roads. When trees and plants are cut down, the topsoil becomes loose. It can be easily carried away by the strong wind or running water. 2. Overgrazing. When grazing animals like cow, sheep and goats are made to graze on the same area of land again and again, they eat up most of the green grass and other plants. As a result, the soil becomes loose. It can easily be carried away by strong winds or running water. 3. Plowing of hillsides. Plowing of land also leaves bare or loose soil, which causes erosion due to strong winds or running water. Conservation of soil. Soil is a very important natural resource, and nature took millions of years to form soil. So, we should protect the soil from its erosion. The protection of soil from its erosion is called conservation of soil. Soil erosion can be prevented in the following ways. 1. Afforestation. Growing of trees on a large scale is called afforestation. If the trees have to be cut down from the forests for various needs, then new trees should be planted in place of the cut down trees. This is called reforestation. In this way, the forest will continue to have a sufficient number of trees all the time. Planting grasses on hillsides helps to stop water from carrying away soil. 2. Growing plants in farmlands. When the land is not being used for farming, it is good to grow grass or some other plants to bind the soil particles together, which help to stop soil erosion. Farmers grow seasonal vegetables and pulses to protect the soil erosion until next crop is planted. Growing bushes or trees along the edges of farmland reduces soil erosion by reducing the speed of wind. 3. Avoiding overgrazing. We should take care that the grazing animals are not allowed to graze on the same area of land continuously for a long time. 4. Construction of embankments. Running water washes away a large portion of the fertile topsoil during floods. If strong embankments of rocks and stones are constructed on both the sides of a river or stream, it would help prevent flooding of water in the adjoining fields and check soil erosion. 5. Step farming. On hill slopes, the flow of rainwater is very rapid. It carries away a lot of fertile topsoil. Farming is done by cutting steps in the hill slopes. This method is called terrace or step farming. This reduces the speed of water as it flows down and therefore reduces soil erosion. Also, the soil eroded from one step is deposited on the next step. This further reduces loss of fertile topsoil.
Points to remember. Soil is the uppermost layer of the earth that contains fine particles of rocks, organic matter and minerals. Soil is formed by breaking of rocks into smaller pieces due to repeated drying, heating and cooling by the sun, wind and rain. Running water, strong wind, deforestation and extensive farming increase soil erosion. Soil has 3 layers: topsoil, subsoil, bedrock. All agricultural activities are done in the topsoil. Soil is conserved by growing crops in plains, making steps in hills, avoiding overgrazing and making embankments along river banks.